With DLC 2 Eclipse fast approaching for the PlayStation 4 on April the 19th, we thought it would be a good idea to tell you the top 10 things you need to know about Zetsobou No Shima. Please note that the following information may contain spoilers, so if you are not into that type of information then please click off the video now. But anyway guys, without further ado, let's jump into the top 10 things you need to know about Zetsobou No Shima. The first thing you need to note is that Zetsobou No Shima will take place on a Japanese island set in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, where high quantities of element 115 has created horrors beyond belief with the plant and animal life. In Act number 2, and that is that this map is going to be heavily Japanese themed, as it's going to focus on Takyo, just like DLC number 1 The Reisendrache, in which that did focus on Dempsey. With DLC number 2 Zetsobou No Shima, it's going to be very similar, apart from this time it's going to focus on the story of Takyo, and in fact some leaked audio obtained via the PC files of Black Ops 3 even indicates that the game ending cutscene will have a Japanese theme, and by the way, it definitely sounds very cool indeed. In Act number 3, and as I mentioned earlier, element 115 has created horrors beyond belief, and this appears like no exaggeration. In fact, on Zetsobou No Shima, it's expected that we're going to be having giant spiders that are going to replace the hellhounds, and well, actually looking at the Zetsobou No Shima poster, we can see reminiscence of some spiders' cobwebs, which does suggest that this indeed is true. In Act number 4, and that is as well as these giant spiders, we're also going to be getting some modified plant life, and one of these is apparently going to be plant pods, in which we can see on the poster, in which are going to explode with a yellow mist when they're actually shot. Number 5 is that Zetsobou No Shima will feature a brand new transport system in which you can use to evade hordes of the undead. The transport system will include zip lines and a sewer system, and the zip line once again can be seen on the poster of Zetsobou No Shima. In Act number 6, and that is that yes, there will be a wonder weapon on this map of course, and apparently it's going to be Takyo's sword, which is called a Masami. Now at the moment it's not entirely clear if only Takyo will be able to use this sword, or in fact if each character will have their own sword with a different element, for example, which we've seen in the past with the bows in Der Reisendrache and of course the swords in Origins. At this moment it's not entirely clear, but I will let you guys know as soon as possible. Now in Act number 7 is that yes, there will be some kind of specialist weapon in zombies. We've seen this in the past with previous zombie maps, and well, it appears with Zetsobou No Shima that it's going to be exactly the same. Now this time it's going to be called the Skull of Nan Sapwa, and apparently it's going to have a similar effect to Heatwave within multiplayer. Heatwave is a specialist ability, and well, it's going to be very interesting to see how this is going to play out. How's it going to kill the zombies for a start, and well, how are we going to be able to obtain it through doing some kind of unique Easter egg? It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But in Act number 8, and that is that Zetsobou No Shima will indeed have some kind of boss. Of course, this is expected to be the boss that you're going to fight at the end of the Easter egg, just like Der Reisendrache. It would appear that the development team have enjoyed this boss concept in which you need to complete the Easter egg to be able to get to the boss, and well, it gives players a sense of achievement and it gives them something to strive for when actually playing zombies. And moving forward with more DLC maps, it would appear that this is going to be a concept moving forward with possibly all of the DLC zombies maps. Now another thing to note with this zombies boss is that if you do die, something a little bit unique coming to the map is that there's going to be a final cutscene in which it's going to show you the zombies boss eating your character. So that's going to be interesting to see. In Act number 9 is that from the Zetsobou No Shima opening cutscene, in which was revealed a couple of days ago, we know that Zetsobou No Shima will be based in the World War II era. We can tell this by taking a look at the Japanese soldiers' uniforms that of course are holding Takyo as hostage, and well, also taking a look at the Zetsobou No Shima poster, We can also see that it appears that there is a World War II plane that is caught on fire towards the top left of the poster, and this could suggest a possible Easter egg step, which is something that we need to do when playing this map. Now, in at number 10, finally to finish things off, is that new Gobblegums are expected to come to this map, and recent leaks and rumours do suggest that there will be a Gobblegum called Oil Spill, and this is going to have similar effects to the Slick with Fire wonder weapon that we've seen in a previous Call of Duty title. But anyway guys, I'm going to leave it as that. That is the top 10 things you need to know about Zetsobou No Shima, which will be releasing as a part of the Eclipse DLC on April the 19th for the PlayStation 4. If you guys have got any more suggestions on videos you'd like to see next, leave them in the comment section below and we'll be sure to bring you them as soon as possible.